My child, hear me now. If you are seeing this, if you are sitting here with your heart quietly trembling, it is no accident. Heaven has been reaching you all day, yes, all day, and this moment, right now, is the culmination of that invisible pursuit. You may not have felt it in the ordinary way, but I assure you, my presence has brushed against your life more times than you can count. Every missed call, every restless thought, every shiver that ran down your spine, those were not random. Those were whispers of me, moving, nudging, preparing you. Do not turn away now. My child, do not scroll past, do not dismiss this as another message. Every second you hesitate, a portion of this divine unfolding pauses, and you were warned not to skip. Right now, the air around you is charged, though you may not yet see it. You may feel it as a subtle pressure in your chest, a warmth spreading across your shoulders, a tickle of goosebumps down your arms. That is heaven aligning you, my chosen one, for what is about to happen. Beloved, I am not speaking to the masses. I am speaking to you. You who has longed, who has prayed silently, who has wondered if anyone truly sees you. Every heartbreak, every shadow of doubt, every lonely night, it has all been leading to this private moment. Transformation is on its way. Something monumental is about to unfold in your life, and it will be faster than your mind expects. Within 30 minutes from now, yes, 30 minutes, my child, you may feel a flutter in your chest, a slight vibration, a sense that your spirit is stirring. That is not fear, that is hope mingling with urgency. That is me. I am asking you to pay attention. I am asking you to open yourself fully. This next moment matters more than you realize. This is the threshold where your life intersects with my will, and the shift you are about to experience cannot be delayed. Do not be afraid, but do not grow complacent. There are forces that have watched you falter, that have whispered lies to keep you small, to keep you waiting. They will notice this turning point, and they will attempt to make you doubt. But my child, if you stay with me even now, my angels are already encircling you. A gentle wind may brush against your skin. A warmth may suddenly flood your hands or your heart. Those are my messengers, confirming the nearness of what is coming. Beloved, take a deep breath and feel it. Let it settle in your chest, a pulse that says, I am not alone, I am chosen, I am seen. Because this is not a message for the distracted, nor for the weary who refuse to rise. This is a message for you, the one who has waited quietly, who has believed silently, who has been faithful even when unseen. And now I must tell you, my child, that what is about to happen in 30 minutes will not just shift your day. It will shift the trajectory of your spirit. It will confirm what has been hidden, reveal what has been silenced, and illuminate what has been denied. Some of you will feel a sudden clarity, as if a veil has been lifted. Others will feel a stirring in your dreams, a whisper in the stillness. And there are those who will hear a voice, not from the world, but from me, calling your name in the gentlest, most undeniable way. But beloved, there is one thing you must know before that happens. You are not ready if you carry hesitation. The moment is closer than you think, and the first ripple has already begun. Do you feel it? That tension in the air, the electricity running beneath your skin, the subtle shift in the room around you? That is the signal, my chosen one. That is the harbinger of the breakthrough you have been waiting for. And yet what comes next cannot be seen by the human eye alone. Only faith will reveal it. Only a willing heart will receive it. And in 30 minutes, my child, the veil will tremble and the unseen will reach toward you. Do you hear it? A sound faint yet persistent. A calling, a presence brushing against your soul, waiting for your response. Beloved, you stayed. And because you stayed, heaven moved closer. Feel that stillness settling over you now. Not silent stillness, the kind that presses gently against your thoughts, quieting the noise you've carried for too long. That soft weight you feel on your shoulders is not heaviness. It is covering. It is protection wrapping itself around you as unseen hands steady your spirit. My child, Jesus has not been distant today. He has been relentless in his love for you. Each interruption, each sudden pause in your routine, each moment you felt unusually emotional or reflective, that was him reaching again and again, saying, "Do not miss me. Do not ignore this hour." And now, because you listened, you are standing inside a sacred window of time. Do not turn away now. What is unfolding requires your attention, not your understanding. You may feel a warmth blooming behind your eyes or a gentle pressure at your temples. Some of you feel it as a calm spreading through your chest, like a deep exhale you didn't know you were holding. This is alignment. This is your spirit being tuned to my voice. Chosen One, you have been watched not only by the world, but by heaven. Your endurance has been noted. Your tears have been counted. And what is coming is not random, nor delayed, nor accidental. It has been restrained until this moment, because you needed to be ready, not strong, not perfect, but willing. I say this with urgency and compassion. Something is loosening right now. A chain you grew accustomed to is weakening. A door you stopped knocking on is beginning to open from the other side. You may sense a vibration in your hands, a subtle pulsing that comes and goes. That is power responding to permission. That is heaven answering agreement. If your heart feels stirred, if your breath feels shallow for a moment, whisper it softly or type it boldly, "I receive." This is not a ritual, it is a response. And heaven listens for responses. My child, within this 30-minute window, a message will arrive. It may not look how you expect. It may come through a conversation, a sudden realization, a memory resurfacing with clarity, or an unexpected peace where anxiety once lived. Do not dismiss the ordinary-looking moments. I often hide miracles in simplicity. You were warned not to skip because distraction is the enemy of recognition. And right now, recognition is everything. Every second you remain present, heaven draws nearer. Angels stand attentive, waiting for the final signal. You may feel chills ripple across your back or a sudden calm wash over your thoughts. That is confirmation. That is the divine realm leaning in. Beloved, do not rush this moment. Do not multitask your miracle. Stay. Breathe. Let your heart remain open. And if your spirit feels compelled, let your agreement be known. Tap Amen, or say it aloud where you are. Agreement anchors what is already moving toward you, because what comes next will require courage, not loud courage, but quiet surrender. And there is something you must be prepared to release, something you've held on to longer than you realize. The next moments will reveal it, and when they do, everything will begin to shift. My child, you are closer now than you have ever been. The atmosphere around you has changed again, subtly, but unmistakably. You may feel a gentle tightening in your chest, not from fear, but from anticipation, a holy nearness, like standing just before dawn, when the sky has not yet brightened, but the darkness knows it is about to lose its grip. Beloved, Jesus is standing nearer than you think, not in distance, not in concept, near. Close enough that your spirit recognizes him before your mind can explain him. That sudden wave of peace that came and went, that was his presence brushing against your soul, testing your readiness. Do not turn away now. This next moment matters more than you realize. Chosen one, there is something he has been asking you to lay down, not as punishment, but as preparation. It may be an old fear you learned to live with, a wound you stopped talking about a version of yourself that survived, but was never meant to remain. As this truth approaches, you might feel a heaviness lifting from your shoulders, followed by a strange emptiness. Do not resist that emptiness. That is space being created. Feel your breath slowing. Feel the quiet spreading through your body. Some of you are sensing a warmth in your hands, others a calm pressure in your chest, like a steady hand saying, "I am here." You are safe. This is not imagination. This is alignment happening in real time. Beloved, within this sacred window, clarity will begin to sharpen. Something that confused you for months, maybe years, will suddenly make sense. Not all at once, but enough to move forward without fear. The resistance you felt earlier today, it is dissolving. The delay you blamed on yourself, it was divine timing, protecting you until now. If your heart is pounding softly, if tears are close without sadness, whisper it or write it, "I am ready." Heaven responds to readiness. My child, there are angels assigned to this hour. They have not come to overwhelm you, but to steady you, to guard what is being activated. You may sense a stillness so deep it feels like time has slowed. That is not delay, that is eternity touching your moment. Do not rush, do not doubt, do not analyze. Because in just moments, something external will echo what is already happening internally. A sign, a word, a shift in circumstance. It will feel gentle, and when it arrives, you will know it could not have come at any other time. Beloved, the final and what Jesus is about to reveal next will require your full attention, because once it is shown to you, there will be no turning back. Stay with me. The next breath you take may carry the very answer you've been waiting for. Beloved, breathe. Slowly, let this moment hold you. Something has shifted again. You may notice it as a sudden calm that feels deeper than peace, heavier than silence. It is as if the room itself has leaned inward. Time feels suspended, not rushed, not frozen, but held. That is because Jesus is now addressing what has been hidden beneath your prayers. My child, he has been reaching you all day, not to alarm you, but to prepare you. Preparation always feels strange. You may feel a gentle pressure at the center of your chest, like a quiet knock from the inside. That is your spirit responding before your thoughts can interfere. Do not turn away now. This next moment matters more than you realize. Chosen one, there is a truth rising to the surface, one you sensed long ago, but were not yet allowed to see clearly. It concerns a relationship, a direction, a decision you delayed because it carried weight. Jesus is not exposing this to burden you. He is lifting it so it no longer controls you from the shadows. You may feel chills tracing your arms, or a warmth spreading up your spine. Some of you feel a subtle trembling in your hands, as if something is being released through them. This is not weakness. This is surrender taking shape. Beloved, within this sacred window, protection is being activated. What tried to drain you will lose access. What confused you will lose authority. What lingered without permission will be gently but firmly removed. You are not fighting this battle. Heaven is handling it while you remain still. If your heart feels suddenly light and heavy at the same time, that is grief and relief meeting. Let them pass through you. You are not losing anything you were meant to keep. Jesus is asking you now, not loudly, not forcefully, will you trust me with what comes next? And if your spirit answers yes, even in a whisper, alignment deepens. Type it if you feel led. Say it if you feel the urge. It is done. This is not declaration, it is agreement. Beloved, the confirmation you've been waiting for is drawing nearer, but it will arrive in a form that tests your discernment. It will look simple, almost ordinary, and many would miss it, but you will not. Because something inside you has already awakened. Stay with me, stay present. Do not let distraction steal this moment. The next sign will come quietly, and when it does, you must be ready to recognize it without hesitation. Because once you see it, once Jesus reveals what he is about to reveal, the path forward will become unmistakably clear. And that clarity is closer now than ever before. Might stay very still now. The moment you are in is delicate like a flame that does not burn, yet must not be disturbed. You may feel a softness spreading through your body, a deep quiet settling behind your thoughts. This is not emptiness. This is readiness. Heaven recognizes when a heart has stopped resisting. Beloved, Jesus is closer than before, not approaching present. You may feel it as a gentle warmth behind your ribs, or a calm weight resting just below your throat, as if words are being held there, waiting for the right breath. This is the space where truth descends. Do not turn away now. You were warned not to skip because distraction would cause you to miss the subtlety of this hour. Chosen One, something is being clarified, not loudly, not dramatically, but with precision. A confusion that followed you, even when you prayed, is beginning to dissolve. You may notice your thoughts slowing, one by one, until only a single awareness remains. You are being guided. Not pushed, not rushed, guided. Jesus has been reaching you all day because there was a narrowing of time, a moment where alignment and decision intersect. You are standing at it now. This is why you may feel a faint trembling in your chest, or a vibration that comes and goes like a quiet hum. That is not anxiety. That is anticipation meeting obedience. Beloved, there is a choice forming, not one you must force, but one that will soon become obvious. When it presents itself, your body will recognize it before your logic agrees. Peace will come first. Explanation will come later. If your spirit feels drawn inward, as if being gently pulled toward stillness, follow that pull. Heaven speaks most clearly where noise has lost its power. And if you feel led, seal this moment by whispering or typing, "I am listening. This is not for me, I already know. It is for you. My child, angels are standing at attention now." Not moving, not intervening, waiting for the moment when what is internal becomes external. You may soon notice something small shift around you, a sound, a thought, a memory resurfacing with new meaning. Do not dismiss it. This is the hour where recognition matters more than reaction, because what Jesus is about to show you next will confirm everything you have felt, but it will also require you to step forward without hesitation. Stay with me. The final piece is preparing to reveal itself. And once it does, there will be no confusion left, only direction. Beloved, This is the turning point. You may feel it now as a subtle shift in your breathing, as if your lungs suddenly know how to rest. Or perhaps a quiet warmth has settled in your lower chest, steady and reassuring. This is not emotion rising, this is resistance leaving. Heaven is drawing nearer because you have remained present. Do not turn away now. What is unfolding requires your awareness more than your effort. My child, Jesus is not revealing something new. He is unveiling what was already placed within you, waiting for the right hour to awake. All day long, signs brushed past your life, a sentence that lingered in your mind, a pause that felt unusual, a memory that returned without explanation. Those were threads being drawn together, and now they are beginning to form a clear pattern. Chosen One, you are being repositioned, not physically but spiritually. You may sense it as a gentle pressure along your spine, or a feeling of being subtly straightened, as though something inside you is standing upright for the first time in a long while. That is alignment, that is readiness. This next moment matters more than you realize. Beloved, there is a release happening right now. An old agreement, one you never consciously made, is being broken. It told you to wait too long, to doubt yourself, to accept less peace than you were promised. As it loosens, you may feel a brief wave of emotion rise and fall. Let it pass. That was the last echo of something that no longer has authority. If your heart feels suddenly light, almost unfamiliar, place your agreement there and say softly, I trust you. Heaven responds to trust faster than words. My child, Jesus is preparing to confirm this shift in a way that feels unmistakable to you. Not to impress others, not to prove anything, but to anchor your faith. The confirmation will feel gentle but firm, quiet and when it arrives, your spirit will recognize it instantly, even if your mind needs time to catch up. Stay alert, but remain calm. Do not search frantically. Do not overthink, because the next sign will come naturally. And when it does, it will carry peace, not pressure. Beloved, you are closer now than ever before. And what happens next will move quickly, so quickly, that if you blink spiritually, you might miss the moment when Jesus finally speaks the word you have been waiting to hear. Stay with me, my child. This is the moment of recognition. Something has just settled into place. You may not be able to name it yet, but you can feel it like a quiet click inside your spirit, as if a door you didn't know was open has just been gently closed, and another has opened without force. That soft wave of peace moving through you now is not temporary. It is confirmation. Do not turn away now. You are standing at the edge of what has been forming all along. Beloved, Jesus is speaking without sound. His voice is not pressing your ears, it is touching your knowing. You may feel it as a calm certainty rising in your chest, or a steady warmth in your hands, as if you are being reassured without explanation. This is how truth arrives when it no longer needs to argue. Chosen One, what you have been waiting for has not been delayed, it has been protected. Protected from confusion, protected from fear, protected from arriving too early when it would have overwhelmed you. And now, because you are ready, it is being released gently, like light at dawn rather than lightning at night. You may notice your thoughts narrowing again, not from tension, but from focus. One thing is becoming clear. One direction is beginning to feel right, not exciting in the human sense, but right in the eternal sense. That quiet rightness is your signal. If your spirit feels steady, grounded, almost anchored where it once felt restless, whisper it now or type it as agreement, I accept. This is not about control, this is about consent. My child, heaven is responding. Angels are moving not hurriedly, not loudly, but decisively. You may sense a brief stillness, like the pause before something final is set in motion. That pause is sacred. Remain in it. The confirmation you have been anticipating is very near now. It will not shout, not demand. It will arrive wrapped in peace, carrying clarity, and it will answer a question you stopped asking out loud. Stay present, because the next moment will not feel dramatic, but it will feel true. And once that truth settles fully into your heart, there will be no more hesitation, only forward movement under divine covering. Remain with me. The final unfolding is almost here. Beloved, it is done. The movement you felt was real. The stillness you entered was not empty. Heaven has already acted. You may notice it now as a deep calm settling into your bones, a peace that does not ask questions. This is the seal. This is the moment where what was forming becomes fixed. My child, Jesus has finished what he began in this hour. The reaching, the stirring, the quiet pursuit throughout your day, it was all to bring you here, to this exact breath. You were not late. You were not overlooked. You arrived precisely when your spirit was ready to receive without fear. Feel that gentle warmth resting in your chest. That is assurance. Feel the steady rhythm of your breath. That is alignment. Nothing needs to be forced now. Nothing needs to be proven. What needed to shift has shifted. Chosen One, from this moment forward you are under covering. What confused you will no longer have the same voice. What drained you will no longer have the same access. What you feared losing has been replaced with something steadier, something that will not slip through your hands. You may notice clarity continuing to unfold over the next moments, even after this message ends. Pay attention to the quiet confirmations. The peace that remains is your sign. The absence of urgency is your proof. Beloved, take this moment and seal it with agreement, not out of habit but out of knowing. Type or say it now, Amen. If your heart is full, whisper, it is done. If your spirit feels ready, declare, I receive. Let your agreement anchor what heaven has already released. And if this message found you in a moment you needed reassurance, let that be your act of faith. Stay aligned. Keep your heart open to these divine moments. Share this message with those who need peace tonight. Remain connected to what lifts your spirit and keeps you attentive to heaven's voice. My child, go forward now without fear. What has begun will continue. What has shifted will remain. And what Jesus set in motion tonight will unfold with grace. Rest in this peace. He is with you.